project presentation. We are going to present on building an attack classifier using data mining techniques. We are from Group 30 and our group name is the Underdogs. And I'm the group leader and my name is Adit Pranasya Adavalli.
My name is Sai Kiran Kandalapati.
My name is Pritam Reddy Chemikala. Introduction to our project. We're having a brief overview of our project, which is detecting cyber attacks and building an attack classifier and identifying the attacks quickly. Our goals and objectives of this project are accurately distinguishing the types of attacks, developing a robust classification model, and evaluating the performance of the classifier. KDD. KDD stands for the Knowledge Discovery in Database. It refers to processing of discovering useful knowledge from large data sets. It is used for building and evaluating intrusion detection systems. The dataset has 494,021 rows and 42 columns. There are 22 attack types in the dataset. We have 5 attacks, which are Smurf, BAC, Satan, IP sweep, and port sweep. Built model on 384146 rows and 42 columns. Data is divided in the ratio of 0.70 and 0.30 for training and testing sets. Data preprocessing. Data preprocessing is a process of cleaning and transforming and preparing raw data for analysis. In the columns, there is no change in the integer type, the different objective, the class pandas.core.frame. We convert the categorical data into numerical data. X protocol underscore type service flag are converted into object into int type. Outliners are detected using box plot. They are removed by the IR method. Normality is determined using the normal test function. Some columns are not distributed normally, and quantile transformation is used to treat normality. Save the data into CSV file for future analysis. Next slide.
So I'm going to explain about feature selection. So we have done feature selection to our data set. So because we have many features, like 21 features, so we just want to select some few features. So we have used sequential feature selection. So the main use of feature selection is to reduce the dimensionality. So because of reducing the dimensionality, it improves our model accuracy and it reduces overfitting. So this will also increase our model performance. So we have used feature selection using sequential feature selector. So here we can clearly see. So we have done this for logistic regression, decision trees, and random forest. So the main advantage of feature selection is we can use it for both categorical and numeric data. And here, like automatic feature selection reduces like manual effort. So we got few features for logistic regression, decision trees, and random forest. So only using these features, we have trained our model and we got our outputs. So can you please move to the next slide? So the first method we have chosen is logistic regression. So in logistic regression, first we have taken the stored CSV file and then we have loaded our data. So we have taken the X variable, I mean the features as the 11 features we got in feature selection and the target variable as a label. So the label has like different types of attacks. So then we have taken the input and we have applied min max scaling. So just to like make the values like in a standard format. So then we have estimated the accuracy by fitting random model with training data. So then we have found out accuracies for both training and testing data. So after that, by using grid search and by giving some parameters, we have determined our best model. So then using the best hyperparameters, we have trained our model, and then we have like got the confusion matrix as well as the classification reports for all the models. So so these are the results for our I mean a logistic regression. So they can be seen in the left side. Yeah. So can you move to next slide? So yeah, decision trees. So decision trees. So here we can use both classification and regression. Since our problem is a classification model, so we have used decision tree classifier. So it's like a very important model, as we know, like it gives us like high accuracy values. So for all our training data, we got all the accuracies for and everything like 100%. So that's like good result. So now we have taken the data and we have done like min max scaling like same as in the previous one, and then we have estimated our accuracy by fitting random forest model with training data. So after that we have created decision tree class for instance. So by using same the grid search with cross validation and by tuning hyperparameters, so we determine parameters and we have then fitted the model again, and we have find the confusion matrix for both tested data and trained data. And then finally we have evaluated using like classification report, like we had got really good accuracy values. Yeah, can now moving forward to Advit.
Coming to the random forest, as Saikiran has mentioned earlier, we are going to use the data CSV file for implementing classification by considering the features that we got from feature selection. This refers to the process of selecting the most relevant features from the dataset for use in classification modeling. It is important to select the right set of features as it can impact the accuracy of the model. And coming to the next one, scaling the input data by standard scaler. This is the process of transforming the data to the standard range. Standard scaler scales the data to a range that is from 0 and 1, which is where 0 is in the mean and variance is 1. This helps in bringing all the features to the same scale and making sure no feature dominates the others. And to the next one is that estimating the accuracy. Um, Here, the initial step in model building is to estimate the accuracy of the model by fitting a random model with the training data. This gives a baseline accuracy that can be improved upon in future. And creating a random forest classifier instance, it is an ensemble method that creates multiple decision trees and it combines their predictions to improve their accuracies. Creating a random forest classifier instance is a step towards building the classification model. And the next one is to find the best model with training data. Uh, so this is done by tweaking the model parameters and selecting the best model based on the accuracy. After that, confusion matrix for both test data and train data are found. Um, the performance of the model by showing the number of true positives, false positives, true negatives, and false negatives. This helps in evaluating the accuracy of the models. And after that, evaluation metrics are calculated, uh, where the accuracy of the model is calculated by comparing the predicted values with the actual values. The accuracy is calculated for both training and test data to ensure that the model is not overfitting. To the next slide, please. For the results and overview, accuracy, F1 score, and ROC AUC score are calculated for all the machine learning models. Uh, Due to the imbalanced data set, ROC score is the best indicator to evaluate the model. So that's the reason that we have used ROC here. And after that, all models predicted efficiently with high accuracy, and ROC AUC score is also efficient as predicted. The accuracies of the models are comparable, but not much differentiable. And the attacks classification are using machine learning models on the KD99 dataset. This provided satisfactory results for the overall view. So next slide, please. Conclusion. For the conclusion, various types of network attacks were accurately identified by the developed attack classifier that we have used here. And to enhance the accuracy of the attack classifier, future research can incorporate more features and optimize the model parameters. The performance of the logistic regression model in terms of accuracy and efficiency was improved by utilizing feature selection techniques. For future work, the exploration of other feature selection methods to compare the performance with sequential feature selector can be used in this research in the future. Thank you.